Hello and welcome to another edition of UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first is some strange, they're claiming it's a lightning, some rare lightning spotted by the ISS, but I don't think that's what it is. I got another video. This is from 2013 of this strange craft that was filmed in the Russian forest. Or I think this is Russia, someplace in Russia. Also found this article here about a report of a flying man in black. I've done a couple videos of this jetpack man that has been reported around the LAX at a very high altitude. And this is an article about a woman from 1936 who saw a guy or something, a humanoid, flying towards her in some kind of little craft. I also have this YouTube video here about the analysis of the CIA UFO declassified files. Take a look at that. Article here by Charlie Red Star, who claims that, UFOs visit Canadian nuclear sites every night in 1975. And, goes to what I've been saying, that if they're visiting these nuclear sites, they're not coming from faraway galaxies, some alien civilization an alien civilization on a faraway planet or a faraway galaxy is not concerned about our nuclear weapons unless they were concerned, if we were going to destroy their planet too. This is a series of videos. There's 3 of them. I found this on a Reddit post. So, I'm not sure if this is like some type of setup. Maybe I'm being used, maybe I'm being used as a useful tool to spread this. But the story is that I don't know if you can kind of see this, that there's this triangle craft up here, pyramid over the Pentagon. This happened in 2018, December 19th. And, according to this Reddit post, there were 3 different videos. Here's another one. This is December 19, 2018. And again, it's kind of hard to make out. I'll have to, of course, I'll post the links to these videos. You have to check it out. But there's 3 videos. You can kind of see that one here that are, supposedly taken from 3 separate people. And there's also this article in the International Business Times. December 22nd, 2018. Well, this was, 2018. Yeah, so this came out, right at the same time about these pyramids hanging in the sky. And then there's also this video that was supposedly secretly taken, the claims that no one was supposed to videotape. But this woman here is basically making the announcement that, they had a UFO that appeared over the Pentagon. And she's claiming that contact was made. Now, on this page, and whoever put this video up also provided a link. They said this, Aliyah, whatever her last name is real. So, the last name is different, but this woman looks kind of like that woman. So, she has a Facebook page. But, like I said, I don't know if this is like an elaborate hoax. I wouldn't put that past somebody. But, of course, I want to believe this is all real. Yeah, I just think it's strange that someone put all this information together. Makes it very easy and convenient to string all of this information together. Maybe that's what they wanted to do. But, I don't know. You can check it out. And, I've always said, you have to make your own assessments. I will provide the links. I'll tell you what I think, but it's really up to you to decide whether, this stuff is real or not. But anyways, let's go to this first video here. ISS spotted an exotic type of upside down lightning called a blue jet. First of all, I don't think ISS records blue jet lightning from space. Check this out. Yeah, I don't think this is any kind of, well, it's definitely some blue jet lightning, but I don't think it's something that, the ISS scientists know what it is. We don't need to hear any music. Yeah, look at that. You want to tell me that's some kind of natural phenomenon? I don't think so. Scientists have recorded footage of a spectacular natural phenomenon that is only clearly visible from space. Oh yeah, so yeah, again, this is them trying to brainwash us. If they think that if they tell us it's a natural phenomenon that we'll just accept it. This impressive form of lightning, which appears as a blue vertical column, is usually hard to see. Yeah, I've never seen anything like this. I've never heard of anything like this. Look at this thing. And I think they actually know what island it came from. But this is not some, yeah, here it is, of Nauru, was captured on Friday, 26, 2019, shooting out of a thunderstorm cell above the small Pacific island of Nauru. Yeah, this is not some natural event. And something else I noticed is, look at this, this little dot here. Is this a planet? Is this a ship? Is this a star? Yeah, this isn't some natural phenomenon. I don't know what that is, but it's not what they're telling us it is. They don't know what it is. Well, maybe someone knows what it is. Again, at the highest levels of government, who knows? Who knows? But let me go on to this next video here. This is from 2013. Now, it looks like this is taken from like some kind of forest region. Let me just play the beginning and then I'll jump to the part where you actually see, so you get an idea of what these guys are seeing. See, right here, you see this thing here? But it sits there, for almost 2 minutes. So yeah, these guys are just like trying to I guess they're trying to figure out what it is. So let me just jump to when they actually see it move. So right about here.
Gözükmesinin sebebi de bizi şu anda almaya başlıyor. Kameranın algılamasından çok daha kuvvetli değil.
Now, yeah, this is a long video. Again, I cannot play the whole thing, but, I want to make a point again. I can look at this thing, and I don't have to be an expert or to be like a rocket scientist to tell you that something like this did not travel across space to get here. Right? This didn't come from another solar system or another galaxy or even another planet, because to me, this thing looks delicate. It may not be delicate, but again, I don't have to be an expert to know that something like this is not built for interstellar travel. This is something that was most likely manufactured on this planet and is being used by civilizations that also live on this planet. And, they're in the same way we send out probes, why wouldn't our neighbors send out probes to monitor the surface monkeys, to make sure that that we're not, destroying, the land part of it. But anyways, I'll leave a link to this video. I can't play the whole thing, of course. This is an article, A Flying Man in Black in Russia. You know, I think I've done 3 videos about a jetpack man that was reported around LAX at, was it like 30,000 feet or something like that? Or yeah, some ridiculous height. I don't remember the exact height. But yeah, there's no way, you know, someone with a jetpack could be up that high. But according to this article here, this was, let me see, several years ago, I was in Kislovas, something I don't know what that is, where I spoke with a witness of a similar case which she alleges took place in 1936 in Kazakhstan. She is Mrs. E.E. Loznaya, and her report was recorded. It later formed part of an article of mine which appeared in Technika Moledezi, Technics for Youth, 1976, number 10. Here is her account. This event took place in the winter of 1936 in Sovaz State Farm, Otyazbrisky, I'm sure I butchered that, in the Kazakhstan Pavlodar region. I was then 15. Early in the morning, I went to school by a lonely country road. It was already light. Although the sun had not risen, the weather was fine and it was freezing. Suddenly, I caught sight of a dark point moving rapidly in the sky on my left. It came closer, grew larger, and in a matter of seconds, I saw a man-like figure dressed in black and seen in profile. The course of its flight formed an angle of about 60 degrees with the road. This man was, to my mind, of medium height. His black clothes covered him completely, like overalls. His head, more exactly something like a helmet, and massive square arms tightly fixed to his body, were perfectly visible. I saw no hands and feet. I could see behind his back an oval thing like a rucksack. Looking with fright at the flying man, I noticed suddenly that he had changed his course and was now flying towards me. When he turned, I saw his right arms were slightly bent at the elbow. Now the man was seen full face, but I could not examine his features, for in place of a face there was just an entirely black surface. At that instant, I heard an increasing rumble as if it was a flying mechanism and not a living man. By now, the distance between us had shortened to about 40 meters. My numb terror had passed, and I had turned back in search of shelter, but there was none on the snow-covered steppe. I then turned again towards the flying man and saw nobody. Maybe he had made an abrupt change in his course, or maybe he had dived in a snowdrift, but the next moment I was running towards my home. So, yeah, again, you know, if we're seeing these things currently, and someone from 1936 was also seeing something similar, I'm going to guess that this is one of our neighbors. This is an example or evidence that we are not alone on this planet, that there are advanced beings or species or civilizations that also live on the planet, and every now and then they reveal themselves. And I think this is a example of them revealing themselves. All right, let me go on to this next video here. This is an analysis of one of the CIA reports that was recently declassified. Now, you know, a lot of people are saying that when you go through it, a lot of it is just junk, ridiculous reports of nothing, or reports about news stories and things like that. It seems like some of this information is nonsense, and you have to really dig for nuggets, but this person seems to have found something, so check this out.
A secret, one of the most interesting documents in the archive, according to Black Vault founder John Greenwald Jr., refers to an event in April 1976 when the deputy director of the CIA's Department of Science and Technology was shown something, the appearance of a UFO. After following the matter closely, the director suggested that the matter should continue. However, parts of the document about the something seen by the CIA employee and his suggestions on how to continue the work are censored. That something and that thing could be anything. A secret source, an American-made device, or the Russians, a weather balloon, a physical phenomenon, absolutely nothing essential, or...
You know, that's, again, he's talking about something that was redacted, right? And what this guy is saying is that, well, you know, that the part that they redacted, it could be anything. It could be a weather balloon. It could be this. It could be, you know, it could be something explainable. Then if it is, why did they redact it? You know, I mean, this is how stupid some of these explanations are. If it was something innocuous, guess what? They would not have had to redact it. The fact that it is redacted means they're trying to hide something. And again, amazing how there are people out there who are able to use these techniques where they just provide some explanation. And unfortunately, there are some people who are just willing to buy it. But anyways, I will leave a link to this video. It's like, it's over 6 minutes long, kind of interesting. Definitely check it out. Let me go on to this next article here. Charlie Red Star, alien spaceship visited Canadian nuclear sites every night in 1975. A Winnipeg-based report says that in the last 20 years, 2,000 UFO sightings have been reported in the Canadian province Manitoba. In the mid-1970s, there were hundreds of UFO sightings all over the U.S.-Canadian border. The place where a huge number of UFOs were spotted are Ontario, Manitoba, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and North Dakota. Think about that, folks. 2,000 UFO sightings. Again, do you honestly believe that all of these UFOs, some of them for sure, have to be coming from faraway distances? But do you think all 2,000, that it makes more sense? Doesn't it make more sense that all of these sightings can be attributed to beings that we share the planet with, as opposed to beings that are traveling these great distances, or beings that are coming from different dimensions, or, beings that are coming from the future, or, there people say, they're time travelers. They're us in the future coming back in time. Yeah, that's a more reasonable explanation than we have other sentient beings that live on the planet with us, and our government has been hiding that from us. To me, that's such a simple explanation. But anyways, let me go on to this next video. Or actually, it's the next series of videos. I think, these are 3 videos that I found from a post in Reddit, and someone put all of this information together. Again, I don't know if, I'm being used as a useful tool right now to spread this information or disinformation. I don't know, but I just want to preface that by saying, I did not research this information by myself. This is someone on Reddit put all this stuff together, and I'm just merely reposting, or actually not all of it, because I did do some research. Like I found this by just looking it up. So I know it did happen. But anyways, let's check out this video. So let me go full screen because this is hard to see. Right up here, okay, you can see there's a pyramid shape, and then it kind of disappears.
What is this?
Yeah, you see here, and I understand, this guy is filming through his car window, and you can see this reflection. Here's obviously something inside the car, and I initially thought that this was maybe something being reflected off of his car window, but I don't think so. Now, when you look at it closer,
This is a fucking alien invasion.
you see how you can't see it anymore.
What is this?
And there it is. I think the haze of the light of these street lights sort of covers it sometime. Yeah, there it is right there. And then it disappears. So see, that's why with this, there it is right there. You can see it. Yeah, I think these lights are, because he's shooting through, or from the inside of his car through his glass, that the reflection or the refraction of these outside lights is impacting what we're seeing. But there is something there. You see that right there? Yeah, there is something there. Oh yeah, and another person mentioned something about parallax and how, when the guy moves his camera, that this thing is moving, or the perspective of this thing changes correctly. Again, I'm not too sure. I don't understand all the mechanics of that, but some guy who seemed like he, knew what he was talking about justified this image being, or the way this image was shot. So anyways, you see that video here, and let me go to this other video. Here's another video that, this is someone else took this. And same day, December 19, 2018. This is December 19, 2018. Let me go full screen on this one. Again, it's kind of hard to see, but there's definitely here. Yeah, I think this is the Pentagon down here, and you can kind of see. Or you know what? I wonder if this is, I know they can project holograms into the sky. Oh no, you know what? That last video I did, the hologram was being projected through your cell phone. You could only see the things through your cell phone.
Honey?
Yeah, but yeah, some guy, he doesn't know, what's going on. He's filming again. I can't play all these videos all the way through, or they'll hit me with a copyright violation. But I'll leave a link to this, or to all these videos, of course. And let's check out this third video.
That's she. Since aliens, that's she, I tell you.
And,
Yes,
there's also a video of this pyramid, I think flying over China. I was supposed to do a search for that video. Maybe, if I'll do a video tomorrow if I can find that video. But, this pyramid also was filmed over China, and I think it was also filmed over Russia. And according to those videos, the people that filmed it had a special camera, and which was the reason why you could see it so clearly. Yeah, see, what's interesting is oh yeah, it is there. You do see an outline of that thing. Wow, yeah, so whatever this filter is, it's picking something up. Well, anyways, so that's three different videos. This was I guess this was posted on December 20th. Oh yeah, but you know what? It says the same day, December 19, 2018. This guy just posted it the next day. So three different people posted the same thing. And then, there's this article here that I found now. Mysterious UFO spotted hovering over Pentagon. U.S. government covering up something sinister. Interestingly, multiple witnesses have shared similar videos that show a pyramid-shaped UFO hovering over the Pentagon. Now, this was written on the 22nd, which was like 3 or 4 days later. Popular conspiracy theory channel, Third Phase of the Moon, operated by the Blake and Brett cousins, has recently uploaded an eerie clip that shows a pyramid-shaped UFO hovering above Pentagon. As the footage is pretty dark, it is initially difficult to spot the strange object, but changes to the footage's exposure clearly shows a mysterious structure above the United States Department of Defense. Yeah, now they're talking about Third Phase of the Moon. Those guys will put anything up. So, and those, I'll put anything up too, but at least, I'm not going to claim that it's all real. Yeah, I think, some of the stuff I put up is suspect, obviously. These guys pretty much claim everything, that they post is real. It's a UFO. It's like, no, that's just, that's Venus. But anyways, so there's this. And then last is this video here, which is, supposedly this was, let me see, people weren't supposed to, here, no video, no audio. Now I'm welcoming a visionary in the field of space, founder of the international space platform, Galactica Alia Provofieva. I don't know, but anyways, I think she's a real person, because according to one of these links, I don't remember where I got that link. Oh yeah, it's in this. According to this pinned comment here, this woman does have a Facebook page. Now, the last name is different, Aaliyah, than what she claims here. Here, she's giving a different last name, but I don't necessarily think that that's very unusual. People do change their name, and I think, if she's like this visionary. I don't see why she wouldn't. But anyways, let's hear what she has to say. Well, again, I can't play, but that's basically all she says. Yeah, she talks about these the fast radio bursts that were detected, and yeah, basically she claims that contact has been made, and this is from 2019. So what does that mean? What is this all coming to? This is her Facebook page. And what I find interesting is the way she moved up to that podium. To me, this seems like it's a movie. It's a movie set, but I think that if this wasn't a movie, we would know by now. This was in 2019. At this point, if this thing was a hoax, the internet would have found out. The internet would have exposed this, as opposed to burying it, because I do remember seeing this years ago. But back then when I initially saw it, this is one of those videos that when I saw it, to me, it's just like, it's fake. I just brushed it off as being fake. And, like I said, to me, when I look at this, it kind of felt like a movie, scene from a movie. So that's just what I assumed it was. And I watched it and discounted it. But now, years later, I'm finding out different information. And, I'm not a stubborn person. I'm a reasonable, I like to think of myself as a reasonable person. And if I'm presented with information that contradicts what I believe, I'll change what I believe. So, I acknowledge that when I initially saw this, I believed it was fake. But according to this, it seems that it's not fake. So, obviously I was wrong back then, but I don't know. I will leave the links to this. You can check it out. That's going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.